And good evening and welcome to Chi High. Mark Halverson and Tammy Slowiak as we get set to bring you Chi High Volleyball on WOGO Sports and the live video stream both there and our WOGO Sports YouTube channel and also on Facebook. Stevens Point taking the JV contest earlier, winning 25-11, 25-23, and a third set was played as well with Superior coming out on top in that one by actually Chi High winning that one by a final score of 15-12. But you have Chi High ranked 30th in the state and Stevens Point 45th, so two non-conference foes, but of course seeding matters. They're in the same sectional.
That's right. That's going to come to play. Everything matters right now. These games take part of the discussion when it comes to the seeding meetings.
So, again, trying to just get set here. This is my first attempt at volleyball. I played junior varsity 1979 to 81, and people are going, what, boys volleyball? Yes, they do have it in the southeast part of the state. I wish they had it in the rest of the state, don't you?
I sure do.
It's a great sport, but it is what it is. And we've got ladies volleyball for you here. And Caleb will be a busy guy at McDonald coming up on Saturday. Check the WOGO sports calendar, but Max volleyball Saturday. In fact, back to radio on Thursday and Friday with football, as well as the live video stream on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Tomorrow night, the Max at home against Owen Withee, a 6:35 pregame, radio and the live video streams. And then Friday night, Chi High, it's Veterans Night. You know what that means, raising money for the homeless vets and the great work that the Hands Foundation does there. And so that'll be Chi High and River Falls. But tonight, Chi High and Stevens Point, two great programs.
They are two great programs. I talked a little bit to Chelsea ahead of time, and she said they're going to bring a good game. It'll be a good game to watch tonight. So all you can do is say then bring it.
Absolutely. Now I can tell you the Stevens Point varsity coach is not here today. Mackenzie Kyle is not here. So we're not going to hear from Dylan Wald. He was a little busy during the JV contest that the Panthers won. But nonetheless, in a short time, we will hear from Luke Heiki Starks. The Cards having a good run here, 15-2 on the season, 12-3 for Stevens Point. Yeah,
they started their season at the Sprawl, which was a really great opportunity for them to see a variety of volleyball, different paces and different teams to give them the challenges that they know that teaches them where they need to spend some time focusing, and they're just going to only get better.
You were a volleyball coach here at Chi High for 10 years. Now tell us when that was and kind of, because there's been, when I say 79 to 81 for me playing all the way till now, there have been a lot of changes in terms of the rules and some of the terminology.
There has been. My coaching career started in 91, and from 91 until present, I had said I had gone through a number of changes in the sport itself, and that included everything from the 3 out of 5 sets instead of 2 out of 3. The rally scoring went into effect throughout my tenure.
And just to clarify, back in the day, people may remember the idea you could only score when you were on your serve, and now,
right,
whoever wins the point.
Right. So it was, when you're coaching it always felt intense, but now I understand in hindsight how whenever you worked really, really hard to get the ball back so you could maybe score. So now you can work hard, and no matter what, you have the opportunity to win a point, whether it's because you received the serve or you served. So that happened.
But I think it does, you say rally, I mean, it speeds up the game. I mean, there's energy in here already today for the junior varsity contest, and this is packing out big time here for this upcoming varsity tilt.
It is. People like to watch a good volleyball game because there's a lot of action. Somebody's always going to score a point unless it's a replay.
Right.
So every ball that's in the air will result in somebody scoring a point, and that does make it very exciting and intense.
Real quick, you guys, we were talking about some of the terminology I had in terms of bump, set, spike. You said, well, some of that's still acceptable.
It is. You'll hear people say, really what it does for people that have probably followed the game consistently is it makes them smile and think like, oh, you've kind of been out of touch. But people know what it means. It's not, if you bring up the word bump, it's not like somebody's not going to know what that means. But we'll usually hear phrases of passing. And if it's a set is fine, you use the word set, but you can also use the word overhead pass versus a forearm pass, which would be what back in the day we would call a bump. So those are two big ones. Other than that, digging the ball, that still stays when somebody digs the ball off from an offensive play. And the serve hasn't changed. That's still serve, other than the let serve.
Right, which it can hit the net and go over.
It can, right. So there's.
But if it hits the net and on your side, do you get a second serve?
You do not.
You do not.
So it's not like tennis.
Bad serve. Okay. And so, again, in a way that you've been with Caleb previously, some volleyball calls, but again, this is video, so live video stream on WOGO. Thank you to Sam Aberley, our video producer, who is here. No radio producer for this because we're just the live stream, so we'll let the picture talk a lot, but certainly chime in where it fits.
Exactly. Yep. We'll talk. We could address things that are, maybe more volleyball, learning the game.
Yep.
And understanding.
Sounds good.
A good pass versus that kind of thing. So
I said to you earlier, it's the Larry King approach. Larry was a famous interviewer, radio and TV, but he said he did not read the book because he wanted to come to the interview the way that his audience was. Well, there we go. So in that regard, we'll not take anything for granted in terms of what people's volleyball knowledge is. We'll take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll hear from Chi-Hi head coach Luke Heiki Starks. It's the Cards and the Panthers of Stevens Point coming next on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011. Earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Fielded by Jalen Smith at the 10-yard line, straight ahead between the hashes. Smith picking his way outside, and Smith now in a foot race. 35-40, down the sideline. Look out! Goodbye! So long! See ya! Jalen Smith, 90-yard kickoff return to open the second half with a bang!
He took that return at about the 15-yard line, and at the 30, he got it.
Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Cardinal Countdown here on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook with the Cardinals head volleyball coach Luke Heiki Starks. And Coach, it's been a great run for your club, 6-match winning streak here.
Yeah, we played really well this past weekend. Got our first conference win last Thursday against Eau Claire Memorial, so hoping to keep it rolling.
Mm-hmm. Good non-conference test, though. Stevens Point coming in here on this Tuesday night.
Yeah, they're a very good team. They've got a good record and have won some key matchups throughout the year. So always fun when we face a sectional opponent because when it comes down to seeding, this game matters. So not a conference game, but definitely still one that we have to put a lot of importance on.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of your matches, are the best 2 out of 3, but going the distance, you're 3 out of 5 tonight.
3 out of 5. I'd like it to be done in 3 instead, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, very good. What are the keys for your club going into this one?
I think we just need to play within ourselves and do what we can on our side of the court. We did that really well this past weekend, so I'm anticipating we'll do that again. Just come out with enthusiasm and work hard through the match and control our own side.
Are you pleased with the way your girls are serving?
Yeah, we're doing a lot of skills really well, so always room for improvement, but they're a great group. They're working really hard, and we're having a good time this year.
All right, wish you the best, and hope to talk to you afterwards.
Sounds good. See you then.
Sounds good. That's the head coach of the Chi-Hi girls volleyball squad. Luke Heiki starts. We're back in just a moment here on WOGO Sports YouTube channel.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Mark Halverson, Tammy Slowiak back, our WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook, getting ready for Chi-Hi and Stevens Point volleyball. And Chi-Hi comes in here 15-2 overall against Stevens Point 12-3. Chi-Hi a rank of 30 and Stevens Point at 45. So, but still, both excellent records. And though not in the same conference, Chi-Hi from the Big Rivers, and obviously Stevens Point from the Central Wisconsin Conference, nonetheless, should be, in terms of the seeding, that is something, the Wisconsin Valley Conference is the actual team. But, Tammy, let's make sure to go ahead and do our Toyson Ford keys to the game. You'll find a friend at Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. How about it?
The keys of the game are going to be usually pretty consistent with volleyball itself, which is obviously eliminating errors, making sure that you're in the position you need to be in to play the ball best so you can run your offense as much as you possibly can, and limit your serving errors.
There you go, our 3 Toyson Ford keys to the game, brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. In terms of the importance of serving, in terms of with the rule change, where before it was that you had to, you could only score on the point. So it seemed like maybe that has made serving less important because you can score any time.
It has. One of the things that I, again, as the game has evolved, that I've noticed is that serving seems to be much more aggressive than it used to be. So, and that's exactly why. So I'm sure there's somebody that does a ton of research statistically on what makes the most sense as to where to take more chances, and serving seems to be one of those. Because if you miss a lot of serves, that's going to add up, unforced error-wise. But if you miss a serve here and there and it balances with an ace here or there,
right,
it'll end up being advantageous.
If you have a need for anything glass, a new mirror, quality shower doors, a new windshield, call the glass leaders. Call White City Glass. So again, new for volleyball, for me, you say, so will have the starters for both sides introduce Stevens Point first, and then Chippewa will have the national anthem occurring?
Yep, and then there's a 1 minute period of time where the coaches can meet with their teams before they head out to the end line before the game starts.
And then how many timeouts per team during?
There's per set, there's 2 timeouts.
2 timeouts, okay. And up to 25 for the first four, if you will, the first four sets. If we go to a fifth set, that would be up to 15, and they're all win by 2.
That is correct.
All right. So just laying the groundwork, the ground rules here. Ahead of Chi-Hi and Stevens Point here on WOGO Sports. Don't forget this one on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel. Then Thursday and Friday, it's football on the radio, FM 103.1, WOGO.com, AM 680, and then also on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. Thursday night, it's McDonald football. The Macs continue to try to keep things going as they're at home against Owen Withee. Owen Withee now 2-1, the Macs 3-0, and should be a good one with Caleb Swenson and Seth Smiskey here on WOGO Sports, and hoping to have Drew Smiskey on the sidelines too. And then Friday night, I'll join Dave Check and Alan Dunham as we bring you Chi-Hi. We'll take a break and continue on with the Chi-Hi Stevens Point Volleyball. It's coming next on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank, real people, real conversations.
At this time, would you all please rise if you're able?
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Fielded by Jalen Smith at the 10-yard line, straight ahead between the hashes. Smith picking his way outside, and Smith now in a foot race. 35-40, down the sideline. Look out! Goodbye! So long! See ya! Jalen Smith, 90-yard kickoff return to open the second half with a bang!
He took that return at about the 15-yard line, and at the 30, he got it.
Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
All right, Mark Halverson, Tammy Slowiak back with Chippewa Falls and Stevens Point. And getting our introductions, our public address announcer is Dave Hansen. Let's listen.
The rear specialist, middle blocker, number 6, Madeline Harris, senior. Outside hitter, senior, number 8, Carly Torhart. A sophomore, middle blocker, number 11, Leah Alway. And libero, a junior, number 16, Lena Mayer. Coaching for Smash tonight is their acting head coach is Dylan Wall, assisted by Lexi Kovac. Now for your Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Our defensive specialist, number 3, is sophomore Bryn Van Hayden. A senior outside hitter, number 6, Riley Terhart. A sophomore middle blocker, number 8, McKenna Wood. A junior middle blocker, number 11, Emma Heppner. A junior setter, number 13, Bert Bovier. A senior outside hitter, defensive specialist, number 17, Lauren Shepard. And the libero, a freshman, number 2, Isla Sin. Head coach of the Cardinals is Luke Heiki, starts, assisted by Chelsea Shakura. Your officials for tonight's match are Gary Dotto and Dan McCann. The lines are Myra Ruder and Jessica Walzak. Let's play volleyball.
All right, Chi-Hi and Stevens Point. Best of 5. The JV earlier going to Stevens Point, 25-11, 25-23, and Chi-Hi took the third set, 15-12. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. The cards to our left. We've got largely in black jerseys with the white numerals and white and red stripes.
Stevens Point will serve to start tonight's match. Serving number 3, Katie Karnowski.
And similar coloring for Stevens Point, actually. So, but they have the black, and there's the first serve.
Little struggle with handling that serve.
And the first point to Stevens Point.
That point went to Chi-Hi. They hit it out.
Oh, okay. Good break for the cards.
The Swoboda went into serve for the Cardinals.
Ooh.
Big block, covered well by Stevens Point. The ceiling is in play as long as it comes down on your side.
Point to Stevens Point, tying us at 1 apiece.
And that was blocked out. And there's a substitution for Chi-Hi. Emma Heppner comes out.
Now you have to help me out on 7 because I didn't see that on either of my rosters that I have 7 for Chi-Hi. So, but I had Swoboda as number 1.
Yes.
So maybe, okay. Maybe the 7 looked like a 1.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Ooh, a good attempt there by the Cards, but Stevens Point rallying back. The set. Stevens Point goes for the kill, not quite able to achieve it. And the Cards come back. A long point here. Tammy, thoughts?
It's a lot. There we go.
And then it becomes an endurance contest, doesn't it?
It does. It does. And you can see that the shifting. I was actually just thinking about when the setter has to dig the ball, you need somebody to step in. And what Chi-Hi does is has their libero do that, which is a freshman who's been playing. Isla Sins does not play like a freshman. Oh, line judge wasn't sure about that, but eventually called it in.
Eventually, Stevens Point getting that one on the end line. So Stevens Point serving on the left side, Lena Mayer, a junior.
So Chippewa runs an offense called a 5-1, so they have Beauvier as their setter. Went off her fingers funny, but happened to go over and land in, so that's not usually the way it's drawn out.
4-2 Chippewa Falls.
This is Riley Terhark serving for Chi High.
Soft touch, Chi High responding.
Stevens Point has nice coverage defensively.
And another deep hit for Stevens Point, pulling within 4-3 now.
Let's see Coach talking to the defense about how they need to shift on that outside hit, because that's the second time that they've had a hit that's gotten between two defenders.
4-3, Stevens Point trailing by 1 to the Cardinals.
It's a good pass for our setter to run an offense.
Nice smash that time by McKenna Wood. How about the job by Wood?
You'll notice a lot of successful offensive plays are going to start with that first touch. That was a really, really nice pass. Unfortunately, I missed who did that.
Soft touch that time for Stevens Point. Nice block by the Panthers.
Really picked up nice by Sins.
Lauren Shepard.
That was dug by Hepner.
Good block. Oh, couldn't quite get it. And Stevens Point celebrates, pulling within 5-4.
Serving number 8 for Splash.
Back to the Panthers, Carly Torhorst, the senior server. Deep, set, block. Stevens Point ties it at 5.
That Leah Alway from Stevens Point is tall. We don't have heights down, but hitters are going to have to make sure they go around her. You can't swing through her.
5 apiece.
Great pass by Hepner.
And a nice soft touch that time, I believe, for Chippewa Falls, number 9, Willa Reisiger, right?
Correct. And on that one, Alway was late for the block, so she wasn't there in time, and even though she touched it, it landed on Stevens Point side of the net.
6-5 Cardinals.
Great pass by Sins.
Looking for a spike here.
A deep hit that time for Stevens Point. Oh! And the Cards not able to, getting a diving effort by Barrett Beauvier, but not quite able to keep it alive, and we're tied at 6 again. At least 3 ties along the way here at 1, 5, and 6. Left-handed server. Deep. So the Cardinals get the point and grab a 7-6 lead.
This is going to bring Riley back in the game. So she's coming into the front row.
Lauren Shepard to serve.
So it's in this rotation, you're going to see that Chi High has 2 hitters and a setter in the front row. And so they have 2 bigger hitters.
And the Cards get the point.
And as long as Beauvier is in the front row, it's legal for her to go up and send the ball over, and that is a skill that she has honed on this season. She's really improved on that aggressive offensive
Right
play.
down the line, and the serve is by Shepard, and apparently just out. So 8-7 now. The Cardinals lead narrows to 1. So very even first set here. The serve, and it's bumped backwards and unsuccessfully for the Cards. Bryn Von Hayden, the sophomore, and the Panthers pull even again at 8.
So Bryn got her body out of position there, so she was, that ball skidded off her arms.
And the deep serve, and so now Chi High going ahead 9-8 and getting the serve back.
Now we've made 1 full rotation, and something that I didn't mention is there's a limit in substitutions in volleyball. You can only have 18. So coaches have to keep an eye on how many times the total substitutions are.
Kylie Swoboda with the serve, the junior. Cards respond to that spike effort. Good dig. And the whistle, and this point to Stevens Point, and they tie it at 9.
Looks like Wood might have been in the net.
We saw this earlier. The second game in JV was very even, 25-23, but this is just nip and tuck. Nobody can get ahead by even 2 points.
Yeah, it's a game of patience when you play somebody that is similarly skilled. And eventually you may see it break open, but you may not.
And a good job that time by number 8 for the Cards, McKenna Wood. The Cards get the point and the 10-9 lead.
Some good momentum possibly.
Number 9 in for Chippewa Falls, Willow Ricing.
The dig. And now the set. And the Cardinals able to save. The pass up. Whipped around by Stevens Point into the net, and the Cardinals grab an 11-9 lead.
Again, positioning on defense is by Sins, especially for a freshman, is impressive. If this is how she's playing as a freshman, it'll be fun to watch her grow.
Yeah, she stands out and as the lone freshman there, and the Cards not able to salvage that one as the lead shrinks to 11-10.
16 serving scores back.
So the front line for the Cards right now is Terhark, Wood, and Reisinger, which is a good front line. A lot of options to set what to get the pass like that.
Good job by Edwards again as she continues to shine for the Cards. I'm sorry, McKenna Wood.
McKenna has, I haven't been keeping stats, she has to have at least 3 kills at this point.
The set.
So free ball is sent over.
And, ooh, bumped up.
Good response.
Keeping it alive, Stevens Point. Soft touch. Cards able to save. Blocked at the net. Recovered. The Cards going for the point. Deep hit.
Shepard hit it deep, which is a smart shot after those kinds of plays. Really nice set.
12-11, the Cardinals lead it by 1. So that was a long point. But so you got to watch mentally that you don't get too, you have a long point, you really want to win that, and so.
Right, and sometimes you feel like you want to swing harder and harder and harder as the point goes on.
Yeah.
But in reality, you have to have a little finesse at times to keep the defense off balance.
It's a lot of mental focus. And there's a smash that goes out for the Cards from number 9 for Chippewa, Willa Reisinger, and so we're tied again at 12. Cards had a brief lead, 2 at 12-10.
It's a game of momentum.
Yeah, and number 13, Addie Pesky, serving, the senior for Stevens Point. And a great smash that time for the Cards. Lauren Shepard for the point for Chippewa. Cards grab the 13-12 lead. We're at the midway point of this first set, and for the Cardinals, number 2, Isla Sins, the freshman. Sins, tough serve to handle.
So it's a free ball. Chi-Hi should.
Oh, nice save, and the Cardinals keep it alive. The point to Stevens Point.
Chi-Hi in the net on that, so the point goes to point.
It would have been a free ball because it touched up in the rafters, or what?
It's a free ball because when Stevens Point can't run an offense off from it and they pass the ball over the net, that's considered a free ball.
13 apiece.
Shepard swinging hard.
Yeah, she is. And Lauren Shepard able to bring it home for the Cardinals. 14-13 Chippewa.
Good aggressive play by Lauren there. When you get a ball that's passed right back over the net, that's exactly what you want to do with it because the defense doesn't have time to reset.
All the time we see her crouching in softball, she's able to unleash some of that here.
She can. She's got a quick arm swing, a lot of power behind that.
And the smash is good at the other end for Leah Ah, again, she's a force to be reckoned with, number 11. 14 apiece again. Nobody's running away and hiding. No leads bigger than 2 points.
Student section's waking up.
Kendall Whiteasick, the server. Oh, and the Cards into the net that time and fall behind for the first time in a while. And so Stevens Point maintaining the serve. Left-handed serve from Whiteasick. Cardinals. And way up in the rafter, it looked like it may have hit something up on top, and they hit it into the net. Number 10 at that time, Kendall Whiteasick, so tied at 15 again.
Yeah, sometimes those passes can go up into the lights.
And you just go ahead and play it.
Yeah, it can bounce around for a while up there. If it would happen to get stuck up there, it's a replay.
15 apiece now, up to 25 in this first set. Huge to win the first one in a best of 5. There's the dig, set, and block at the net, but point to Stevens Point. They grab the 16-15 lead.
Looks like that went off the right hand of Beauvier as she went up for a block. So the hitter may have kind of, what they call that, tooling it off from the block. So they tooled it off from Beauvier's arms, and it hit her and then went out on Chi High's side.
The dig, the set, and the spike, no, the other way. And they come back, good block by the Cardinals. Setting it, and a left hand. And a soft touch for Spash. Cards keep it alive, and a great job there by Barrett Beauvier. And then blocked at the net and out of bounds, and the point to Stevens Point. So a tough point for the Cards to lose as they fought hard and fall behind 17-15.
Cardinals did a nice job not giving up on that. A lot of chaos at the net, and that can be hard to keep your focus.
Trying to rally back and up at the net, and the Cardinals able to achieve the point as Riley Terhark was there, and it's now 17-16.
In for Chippewa, number 1, Kylie Flora. She will serve for the Cardinals.
So again, we have a setter in the front row here. One thing you'll notice is if she jump sets, it might draw a blocker from Stevens Point, and that allows these big hitters for Chi High to swing.
Kylie Swoboda with the serve, and ultimately the Cards get the point, tying it at 17 again.
It's a block kill for Beauvier on that.
We've had ties at 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 17. Cards at the net, trying to keep it alive. And the successful dig by Stevens Point. Pass, and the Cards respond, block at the net, and able to get the point. Stevens Point, they had 18-17.
So that's challenging. Terhardt came in to hit that, and the block landed in front of her, and her momentum had taken her backwards at that point. So you can see she was kind of scrambling to try to get back to that.
Cardinals looking to pull things to even here. At the net, good dig, up. Stevens Point, soft touch. Cardinals, the pass and the slam, and it's good for the Cardinals.
Terhardt has a great swing on that. Good time for her to do that.
Tying it at 18.
Number 9, Will Bryson. Serving for the Cardinals, number 13, Barrett Beauvier.
Beauvier now with the serve. Soft touch from Stevens Point. Cards racing in. Looking for the kill. Cards couldn't quite get it.
Shepard hustles to get that nice pass.
Slamming it down for the Cardinals, and a great job again by Riley Terhardt. And the Cardinals grab a 1-point lead, 19-18.
Lauren Shepard did a great job hustling over to get a pass up to her setter so we could get a good set off there.
Beauvier with the serve. And it's deep by Stevens Point. The Cards go up 20-18. So Chippewa rallying here. They had been down. They've got 3 straight points.
This would be not unusual to see Stevens Point.
Oh! And excellent job on the serve for the Cardinals, and they go up. First time anybody's led by 3 all night.
That might be the first ace of the game, too.
Yeah, I think so. Barrett Bovier with it. Try to follow up again. And then the set. Soft touch. Cards. Pass. Oh, into the net. 21-19.
It's a good run. That's a nice momentum. So if Chippewa can start off here with a great pass and run their offense, that can keep that momentum going. Got 3 hitters in the front row right now. Good pass by Sins.
And out of bounds to Stevens Point, 21-20. So the Cards had led by 3, but now back to 1. Into the late going. Up to 25, win by 2. Pass. Block at the net. Cardinals. Terhart blocked. Stevens Point. From the second row, and that was
back row attack. And that was
out to the Cardinals. So 22-20 now. Chi-Hi 3 points away from victory in set number 1. Kaylee Hagman serving, the senior.
Terhart.
Terhart, okay. Into the net, and Cards lose the point, 22-21.
Indoors, match number 13, Addie Pesky.
Don't miss Customer Appreciation Day at Quality Propane in Chippewa Falls, September 18th from 3 to 6 p.m. Free food, prizes, and sign up on site for contracts for the heating season to make sure that you're ready for the winter ahead. Customer Appreciation Day, Thursday, September 18th from 3 to 6 p.m. at Quality Propane in Chippewa Falls. And Stevens Point not able to successfully return that, and so now the Cards go up 23-21, 2 points away from winning the set.
Again, Wood went up with that one, swung hard. It was touched by the blockers, but it dribbled down the front of the Stevens Point blockers.
And the deep serve by Terhart, and it was called in on the end line, and so the Cardinals 1 point away. So do we call this set point?
We do.
All right. One can figure. Number 2, Isla Sins with the serve, the freshman.
Serves it long.
Ooh. 24-22. You pour all that effort and energy into the whole set, and it's got to be hugely meaningful. If you had to win one, I mean, winning the first would be seemingly most desirable, setting the tone. And there's the pass, and not going to get it over. 24-23, and Stevens Point maintaining the serve.
Tried to do a little bit too much with that.
And we'll get our first time out. We'll take a break. Back in a minute here on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank, real people, real conversations.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Fielded by Jalen Smith at the 10-yard line, straight ahead between the hashes. Smith picking his way outside, and Smith now in a foot race. 35-40, down the sideline. Look out! Goodbye! So long! See ya! Jalen Smith, 90-yard kickoff return to open the second half with a bang!
He took that return at about the 15-yard line, and at the 30, he got it.
Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
24-23, the action resumes now. Cards by 1. At the net. No, Stevens Point able to dig it out. They come back, the Cardinals rallying. Oh, at the net, not able to save it. 17, Lauren Shepard, and we're tied at 24.
Again, it's win by 2, so this game at minimum will go to 26.
Right. Stevens Point with the serve.
It's a great pass.
Shepard digging it at the net. Cardinals. Shepard again. The set. Oh.
Blocked by Reisinger.
Oh, soft touch, and they're able to get it. And looking at Leah Awe, but really, instead of a slam, sort of just dinked it.
Yeah, it kind of hit the tip of the top of the net there and dribbled over. Those are tough off speed. This could be set point, potentially.
Yep, 25-24 Cardinals. Important here, trailing by 1. Shepard at the net, partially blocked. Slamming it for the winning point, number 4, Laura Kruger, the sophomore. So the Cards go down 26-24 in the first one. A tough way to experience it. Tammy, your thoughts? It was a battle.
It was a battle, and just there really weren't. It was a well-played game. There weren't a lot of stretches of points by any means. And it just makes you realize that the small things matter. So took Chai had a little bit of time to adjust to some defensive moves, but they're really in the end that didn't end up hurting them. At the end here, comes down to a ball hitting the top of the net and not being able to get underneath that one for a dig. But all in all, these are the types of, you can see already that the entire game, assuming everybody continues to play this way, is going to be a toss-up.
26-24, Chippewa Falls losing that one again. You look back on it, and they ran off a few to grab a 21-18 lead, but not able to hold that. Ultimately ahead even 24-21. But Stevens Point gets the last 5 points. And again, I think when Chippewa had 3 in a row there late, it was the first time anybody had 3, but Stevens Point finishing strong.
They did. And they, again, it comes down to consistency. When you take a look at, there were a couple first touches that didn't allow Chai High to run their offense. And that just allows Stevens Point to set up that much stronger of an offense. And so consequently, that's when they got those 3 points like that.
We can still take a 90-second break. Back in 90 seconds on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Mark Halverson, Tammy Slowiak, and our video producer Sam Aberly back. All right, so the Cards lose the first one, 26-24, but it's best 3 out of 5. So Coach Luke not going to get his wish. He wanted to win it in 3 sets, but still, what's the mental key here for the Cardinals as they will start serving game 2 or set 2 here?
It's going to be similar to what you would say in any game, that game is behind them. And to maybe keep an eye on who you're defending and where they like to hit, and then to continue to string points together, but shake off set 1.
And the Cards win the first point, going up 1-0. And as anybody who's watched Ted Lasso learned, the memory of a goldfish, so you just forget it.
That's right. You take what serves you well and you let go of the rest.
There we go. All right. 1-0 Cardinals. Shepard, the serve. Low sinker there. And at the net, the Cardinals now trying to get it back. Whistle blown. And Stevens Point gets the point.
Yep, they called Chi-Hi in the net on that one. It was a ball that was kind of sitting on top of the net and being aggressive at the net, which you should be, but looks like we caught the net a little bit.
So the Cards now tied at 1 apiece. We lost the first set 26-24. Stevens Point getting the last 5 points. Nice soft touch, trying to surprise the Cardinals. And then the Cardinals able to get into soft touch themselves at the net, grabbing a 2-1 lead. Any player recognition there?
That looked like Terhark went up. It was tight. It was both Terhark and Wood, and they both, Terhark and Hepner.
And a good
Big
block at the net for the Cardinals. And Stevens Point able to dig it backwards. And almost able to put it away. The Cardinals not quite able to do so. The beauty of volleyball. Into the net for the Cardinals by Terhark that time. So we're tied at 2 again. Those are some of the most beautiful plays, though. Just like a pass is beautiful in basketball. One of those digs where you run deep and back and you
It is.
And a good job at the net by Boivier, and the Cardinals make it 3-2.
As a coach, you want to see your team falling into the rhythm of making good passes. So the setter, 1, doesn't have to work so hard, and 2, it allows you to use your offense to its optimum ability. So,
right at the net. Cards fighting hard and trying to build on a 3-2 lead. Terhark. Stevens Point coming back the other way. The Cards able to dig it. Terhark again at the net. Block. Saved.
It was a smart set.
And not able to bring it home. Reisinger, and Stevens Point ties it at 3.
So it looked like Willa got pulled into the court on that. So when she got blocked, she actually got out of the way thinking that the ball was going to fall out, but she was into the court more than she realized.
And Lena Mayer now, the junior, serving it. And successfully, the first ace maybe of the night for Stevens Point on serves, leading it 4-3.
Yep, and that was a little let serve, hit the net, loses the momentum real quick and just died.
And in fact, do servers try to do that now?
And
that one is another ace, 5-3 Stevens Point.
If you had a server that was capable of doing a let serve consistently, I've not seen it.
Yeah. It just kind of happens sometimes.
Right.
And Mayer now, her 3rd straight serve. May have hit the basketball bracket. Trying to bring it home. Stevens Point, the Cards at the net, and Stevens Point on a run now. 4 straight points, leading it 6-3.
So all 3 of these points started with a pass that was not up to the setter. So that's what they want to try to dial in here, is that first touch.
There's Mayer's 4th straight serve, and it's going to fall there, and some miscommunication by the Cardinals. 5 straight points for Point now, and they lead at 7-3. We never saw anybody jump out during the first set like this. Mayer taking her time. 5th serve in a row.
It's a better pass.
Coming up to the net, the Cardinals. It is ruled.
She changed her mind.
She changed her mind right on the sideline.
But the officials are not.
They haven't changed. They're having to confer here. Point to Chippewa Falls. So Cards catch a break after Stevens Point reeled off 5 in a row.
I think based on the looks of the faces of the players, we can't tell where we are, but I do think that was a hit. That hit was in.
Yeah. And this will be Terhark for the Cardinals on the serve. Good block at the net for Chippewa.
It's a good pass.
And a good job. And again, you see, you said it early, Leah the sophomore. She's got to be 6 foot or 6'1", I think. I recognize her from basketball.
I do too, yeah. And that
she was a very good freshman basketball player even. So 8-4 Stevens Point.
Chippewa's coverage needs to be around their hitter when that happens. So if there is a block, that they can pick it up. And we were kind of standing upright on that coverage.
After having won the first set 26-24, Stevens Point leading 8-4. And again, just having more of their way with the Cards in this one, leading at 9-4 now.
This is the momentum you talk about. 1 point can lead to the next.
Yeah. Addie Pesky, the senior server. The pass. And at the net, the Cardinals. The set and, digging it that time for Stevens Point. There's, again, but Cardinals able to get the point.
It's a good block by McKenna Wood.
So the Cards down 9-5. Getting it back for Isla Sins, the freshman server.
And the big thing here is that Chippewa isn't going to do this with one swing.
Yep.
So they have to just kind of focus on the point at hand.
At the net, good save by the Cards. Shepard. The set into the back row for the Cardinals and able to get the point. Stevens Point to grab a 10-5 lead. It's just we were so neck and neck for the entirety of the first set that this feels like a big deficit when you're down 5.
Right. Certainly doable.
Yep.
This is a funny game that way.
Yeah. And trying to surprise the Cards and able to successfully pull it off is number 3, Katie Kornowski. And Luke wants a timeout for Chippewa. We'll take a break as well. Cards down 11-5 on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated. Online at stelterincorporated.com.
We return to live action and an 11-6 game, and the ball was
just served out
by Stevens Point. So the Cardinals able to down by 5 in the second set with the serve from Bryn Von Hayden, the sophomore. At the net, the Cardinals, good block and able to gain the point and make it an 11-7 game.
This was a very effective rotation for Chi High in some of the games that I've seen. Bryn has a real solid serve, and the front row is
Von Hayden again.
Has good options.
But able to unleash again is Leah Ah, and just a sophomore, so she's going to be a problem for people for a few years.
She will be.
Basketball and volleyball. So 12-7, Stevens Point now. And there's the left-handed serve. The Cardinals, the pass, and Shepard able to help score the point for the Cardinals.
And that one you can see that Lauren, when she swung, she let up a little bit on that.
Yeah.
In the past, she was swinging really hard, and having that in her repertoire where she can just kind of mix things up keeps the defense on their toes.
So Shepard now returning.
Smart shot.
Our coverage tonight brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank. Visit your local Nicolay Bank team in Eau Claire or Lake Cali and anytime at nicolaybank.com. Go Cards from Nicolay Bank. Good block at the net for the Cardinals. The left hand for Chippewa from 13, Boisvert. And a slam for the Cardinals. And ultimately, though, Stevens Point earning the point.
Lockers got their hands on that, but it just the timing of that, they came down with the ball, so it landed on our side because of the timing of the block.
Katie Kornowski, number 3, a senior. Serving and out of bounds, and
no, it was touched.
Chippewa Falls gets it inbounds, yes. So 9-13.
In for Chippewa Falls, number 1, Kylie Swoboda, she was served.
So Swoboda for the Cards, number 1, Kylie, the junior. Block at the net and a point for Stevens Point. Again, what happens is you get down and then you start going back to the even, and there was the surge earlier, and I was hoping for that out of the timeout for Chippewa, but not able to realize that.
Right.
14-9. Need to get to 25 to win it, as Stevens Point did in the first one, 26-24. Oh, and it came all the way into the back row, and Von Hayden couldn't handle it, and now the Cards in a 6-point deficit, trailing 15-9. Stevens Point came in here 12-3 overall. Chi-Hi 15-2.
It's a good matchup.
And there's the serve by Stevens Point, and the save by the Cardinals, Isla Sins. And at the net, nice dig.
Great dig.
Yeah, great dig. Oh, and a block by Stevens Point. The Cards able to try to recover. Soft touch for Terhardt. Partially blocked up towards the basketball hoop.
It's a free ball.
Bovier. Stevens Point looks to put it away. Nice dig by the Cards again. And Sins, the freshman. And then the hit out for the Cards, and they trail at 16-9.
There was a touch by Stevens Point.
Oh, okay.
So
they changed it. All right. Well, they initially had it on
Yeah.
the board there, but all right, good.
Sometimes what has to happen is there's a delay in the call, and you have to check the line judges, and so the up official called it out, but then checked the official and then realized it was actually a touch.
15-10. Stevens Point by 5. Cards looking to rally here. Oh, and there they go. Stevens Point, kind of a miscommunication. 15-11, Chippewa.
Things like that can lead to another point. So let's see if Chi-Hi can dig in here.
Yes, 15-11. And at the net, and there's the kill for Stevens Point. Able to put it away that time. Was it 8, Torhorst? Wasn't sure there.
I believe so, yes.
16-11, Panthers. And that just not able to handle that with Shepard, and now a 17-11 hole for the Cards as things start to get a little late. What do you, in volleyball terms, do you think once you get to the 20s that you think it's crunch time or what?
Boy, it's, you know, with rally scoring, this kind of score, I'd be kind of surprised if Luke doesn't call his second time out here. Before 20 or around that. Really depends on the gap in the score.
Going for the kill, and it's out for the Panthers. Number 8 that time, Torhorst missing it. So 17-12. Cards looking to build on that. Terhardt to serve it for Chippewa. Down by 5 and down a set already.
It's a great dig again by Sins. Oh.
Nice soft touch at the net for the Cardinals. McKenna Wood. Oh, and not able to achieve it, and Stevens Point gets the point to grab an 18-12 lead.
Number 12 back in for Chippewa Falls, Claire Heckner. 13 in for Stevens.
18-12. Cards down by 6 as Stevens Point, again, operating with their JV coach Dylan Wall, their typical varsity head coach Mackenzie Kyle not here today. And there's a good solid serve from Addie Pesky. Deflected, Stevens Point, good dig there. Trying to save it,
Great effort by Stevens Point.
Yeah. And deflection at the net, the Cardinals went backwards and they lose the point, trailing by 7 at 19-12 as we get into the late going of set number 2. The Cards trailing, having lost the first set 26-24.
Stevens Point is really in the driver's seat at this point. Doesn't mean that something couldn't change, but
right.
Chippewa's really
they've been struggling.
They have been. Can't really get a consistent offense running.
And at the net, fighting for it, the Cardinals. Keeping it going at the net. Another kill attempt there, and the Cardinals get the point, drawing within 6 at 19-13.
So similar to what we talk about from going from one game to the or one set to the next point. You know, and with this game, there's no clock.
Yeah.
So if they can string some points together and get the momentum.
Isla Sins now. Sins. The pass. The soft touch down the baseline, and Stevens Point able to get to 20. A 20-13 lead.
Stevens Point's doing a nice job moving the ball around. They're not hitting it to the same spot in the court, so that keeps Chi-High defense on their toes.
5 points away from winning the set. Leah Ah just had her way that time. And up to an 8-point lead, the largest of the set and of the match, really, for Stevens Point. Nobody's led by 8 so far. On the back row now for the Panthers, number 8, Carly Torhorst. And Shepard able to score the point for the Cardinals, making it 21-14.
Great pass by Claire Hebner on that, allowing us to use Shepard as on the outside.
Stevens Point up by 7. Tough dig there. The Cardinals able to get it over. Coming in for the kill that time, but Chippewa able to dig. Shepard coming back. Chippewa looking to put it away. Shepard again, blocked by Stevens Point. Hit the ceiling and it comes down, and the Cards lose the point.
So some really nice things for Chippewa, but just stopped short of finishing that point. Got a little excited and popped it into the ceiling, and when it hits the ceiling, it comes down real fast.
Yeah. It sure does, yeah. So 22-14, Cards down by 8. And at the net, and Stevens Point smelling victory. They get the point at the net now. Biggest point of this entire match, leading it by 9, just 2 points from taking their second consecutive set. The left-handed serve. The pass over the net.
Good pass.
Shepard, soft touch, able to get the point for the Cardinals. Back within 8 at 23-15.
Great job by Lauren again, mixing things up. She had some big swings earlier, got blocked a couple times. Went soft down the line. That one was soft to the middle.
Yeah.
She's doing a nice job moving the ball around.
Down by 8, 23-15. Shepard with the serve. Panthers come strong to the net, blocked by the Cardinals. Recovery by Sins, and the Cardinals get the point, back within 7. So 23-16. Chippewa Falls. Down by 7. Panthers. Cardinals at the net. Good effort that time by Hegman. And the Cardinals get the point. They draw within 6 at 23-17. Soft touch by Stevens Point on the line and able to get the point and draw with 2 set point. 24-17. Stevens Point on the back row looking to finish it off here with Olivia Kobach. No, make it Katie Kornowski, the senior. Cardinals fighting to stay alive, and they do.
So I've seen teams win being down 24-18 before.
Okay.
It's not super common.
No.
So really what the Cardinals could ask for right now is if they're not going to win this set, that they end with an upswing in momentum.
Yeah, right. And there's the serve by Swoboda, the junior. Soft touch at the net. Cardinals able to respond. Left-handed that time by Beauvier. Another soft touch, trying to surprise there. The Cardinals bring it back, and the point goes to Stevens Point, and they win the second set 25-18 after winning the first one 26-24. We'll take a break, come back with set number 3. We're back in 2.5 minutes here on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank, real people, real conversations.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Fielded by Jalen Smith at the 10-yard line, straight ahead between the hashes. Smith picking his way outside, and Smith now in a foot race. 35-40, down the sideline. Look out! Goodbye! So long! See ya! Jalen Smith, 90-yard kickoff return to open the second half with a bang!
He took that return at about the 15-yard line, and at the 30, he got it.
Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Leibrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
All right, Mark Halverson and Tammy Slowiak back with our video producer Sam Aberly at Chi-Hi, where the Cards have lost the first 2 sets, 26-24 and 25-18. However, Tammy, you were telling me that, my question would be just mentally for the Cardinals. After such an even first set, it seemed to play a factor in the second set where one had to imagine maybe that lingered because Stevens Point looked like the better team in the second set, whereas in the first set they looked very even. But now it's set number 3, and so what are the Cards thinking here?
Well, I'm sure that when Lou talked to them in their in between sets here that he's telling them that game is done. He would have made some physical adjustments in terms of the things that the Cards struggled with. And to give them some direction and take a breath, and it's a whole new set now, and we want to go to 5.
Yep. So the Cards begin, but they serve into the net. And actually, Stevens Point does, and so Chippewa Falls gets a 1-0 lead, and they get the serve. And it'll be number 13, Barrett Beauvier. At the other end for Stevens Point, a soft touch. The Cards able to save it. Backwards. Going for the kill and able to achieve it that time. Stevens Point evening this game at 1.
In Stevens Point, we haven't talked really a whole lot about their strengths. They have more than one hitter that they can go to. So that's the other thing that keeps the Chippewa defense off balance, is they are passing well enough to use all their hitters.
Shanghai chasing hard for this, but not able to save it and falling behind 2-1. Well, look for our Mauer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. So now the Cards falling behind 3-1. And again, you know, this second set kind of slipped away, but you lose this one and it's done, so. And the Cards struggling. Some of the struggles we didn't see in the first set, Tammy.
Right. I was just thinking that, you know, I guess I'm not so sure that I think Stevens Point is serving more aggressively, but Chippewa's having a hard time handling the serve right now. And that there is a good pass.
Yep. And slamming that home for the Cardinals. Terhardt?
Terhardt.
Yeah,
and
Riley Terhardt.
You just can't have a ball set like that when you're not passing. I mean, and I know I say that a lot. Serve receive was always something that I felt strongly about in terms of having success.
Meanwhile, Stevens Point now with a 4-2 lead as the Cardinals had the serve. And good hit by Chippewa. The other end.
Better movement on defense.
Shepard had it blocked, and the Cardinals able to get the point. So what happened there?
On that, Stevens Point went up, threw up a double block. But
yeah.
They were off the net a little bit, and so it hit their hands, but then it dribbles down the front of them. So it landed on their side. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, it looked like Chi High side. And the Cardinals pull even at 4. Again, you were saying during the break that you've seen plenty of times you fall down by 2 sets and you go back and win the next 2 and force a fifth. And Cards able to successfully grab the lead there, 5-4. Didn't have a lot of the lead in the second set. So go back and look at the scoring. They fell behind early at 4-3 and never led again. So some good serving here by Terhardt. She's a fine, fine player.
She really is.
Up at the net, the Cardinals, and the point's going to go to Stevens Point. They'll tie it at 5.
So that call, they're calling in the net, which I thought they might call under the net, but they're calling in the net instead.
And so what's really confusing is at beach volleyball trying to be a person who calls that.
Yes.
It's like pickup basketball. You call your own fouls. So.
Right.
Unusual receiving the serve with a setting motion, but there's the block from Stevens Point. Cards soft touch. Coming the other way, Chippewa. Sending it back, and the kill attempt by Reisinger, and the Cards get the point, 6-5. They grab the lead by 1.
So sometimes this is what it takes, is a little spark, and let one thing lead to the next.
To get the fire burning.
Yes.
Isla Sins, a fine freshman for Chippewa with the serve. Soft touch by Stevens Point, trying to surprise Chippewa at the net, and they're able to match and pull even at 6.
Alway was right there again. Just did a great job tracking the ball and kind of seemed to know that Shepard was going to try to bring that over, and she was ready for it.
The dink is quite the weapon. Stevens Point loves it.
They can be difficult to read if you have power in your approach. So you stay back for a hit, and then it just barely comes over.
Shepard comes up at the tall timber. Leah Law and company there for Stevens Point as they grab the lead back 7-6. But again, the Cards, this is important. I mean, you're hanging right there as in the first set within a point as 13 Addie Pesky, the senior server for the Panthers, 2 deep, and we're tied at 7.
So we know Bryn has the ability to put up a few serves if the defense can.
Bryn Von Hayden, the sophomore, yes. And she'll fire one the Panthers' direction. Coming in, there's the soft touch by Stevens Point. Chi High with the dig. Shepard. The pass, and into the net, and the Cardinals get the point.
So the Stevens Point does take advantage of the back row attack periodically. Seen that a couple times earlier. So the hitter's in the back court, and they set to her. And she swung that one into the tape.
And Von Hayden again now with the Cardinals leading at 8-7. The backward set, and the Cardinals at the net. The pass.
Great block.
Keeping it alive. Stevens Point. Chippewa at the net. Soft touch. Coming from the back row, and a slam, and it's there for Stevens Point to pull it even at 8 again.
Kruger is the Stevens Point player that has been effective with that back row attack. She's pretty effective.
Nora
with it.
Kruger, number 4.
Yes.
Yeah. The dig for the Cardinals at the net. And it's going to go out of bounds, and Stevens Point's going to grab a 9-8 lead on Chippewa.
That pass was too tight for for Beauvier to work with, so Stevens Point got the advantage on that to be able to send it over quickly.
Up by 1. Cards hang there with the potential match on the line. And the good block by the Cardinals at the net, able to pull things even at 9 apiece.
Going to give Emma Hepner the credit for that block. Went straight down.
9-9. And Shepard now gaining the serve for the Cardinals. Lauren. The pass. Block at the net for the Cardinals. Able to get the point and grab a 10-9 lead.
It's Beauvier and Hepner on the block.
And Shepard now to serve with a 10-9 advantage. Chippewa fighting for survival. Sins. And at the net, and a good job by Terhart, and the Cards get the point, leading at 11-9. Up by 2 is Chippewa, and Shepard continues the serve. Lauren. A bump. And then a soft touch angling, and it's out of bounds, and the Cards grab a 12-9 lead.
So
well, a bit of a run here, Tammy.
Yes, you can see Coach Sikora saying keep it going. When things are going well like this and Stevens Point is making mistakes, you want to get that serve off sooner.
Yeah. Shepard and the whistle, and it's going to be Chi-Hi Point, 13-9. What was the call there?
They called Stevens Point in the net.
Timeout, Stevens Point. We'll take a break as well. Back in a minute on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Cards up 4.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Chi-Hi leading 13-9. Mark Halverson with Tammy Slowiak. Our video producer, Sam Aberley. WOGO Sports coverage. Chi-Hi Volleyball. Lots of MAC Volleyball coming your way on Saturday. Lady Mac's Volleyball. Cards trying to build in a 4-0 lead. Down 2-0. Need this one to crawl back into contention. High bump. And the Cards able to retrieve it. Oh, block at the net for Chippewa. Long point. The Panthers come from the back row and 2 deep, and the Cardinals get yet another point.
So Chippewa's doing a great job keeping it alive, and that, it can be frustrating, especially when you've had, this can be a mental challenge for Stevens Point after winning 2 games, to think like Chippewa just doesn't lay down, which is exactly what you want.
And a Chippewa point again, and it looked like the Stevens Point player maybe crossed the
She tipped it on the outside of the antenna.
Aha. Okay, and that was number 4, Nora Kruger. So a 15-9 lead, and so the Cardinals, this is their biggest run of the entire match. And block at the net, and that's going to be slammed out of bounds. Chippewa's point again, 16-9.
You can see the Stevens Point is feeling the pressure. They really never had. I mean, in game 1 it was close, so it was back and forth. But the, after winning a second game and then seeing that Chippewa is going to compete still.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was sure. 16-9 now, a 7-point advantage for the Cards, and there's a little too deep. But they're saying, did it hit the Stevens Point player? That's the question. And apparently not. So Stevens Point gets the point, making it 16-10. But the Cardinals, quite a run. We were tied at 9, and they had 7 in a row. And turning it over to try to see the number there on that jersey. Looked like Kendall Whitesick, number 10, the left-handed server. The pass up at the net. Good job by the Cardinals. Up at the net again. Chasing it down for Chippewa, Boisvert, and the point to Stevens Point. So creeping back, 16-11 here in set number 3. Panthers won the first 2, 26-24 and 25-18.
So see if Chippewa can get a first pass off here, because that seems to have been their challenge for a stretch here.
Wojtasic again. High bump, and this one, not able to successfully strike the ball at the net was Terhark, and now Stevens Point answering back with 3 straight of their own to draw within 4 at 16-12. Wojtasic, tough serve. Cardinals pass it over. Oh, and a slam, and a great job that time, and it wasn't Leah Hall. That was number 4, Nora Kruger, and they draw within 3, and so mentally maybe now saying to themselves, hey, we can end this thing if we can win this set.
Right, and they know that the first pass has been a challenge.
Terhark able to successfully put it in there, and the Cards go up 4 at 17-13.
Number 1 in for Cardinals, Kylie Swoboda. She will serve.
Cards 8 points, still a long stretch to go to get to the 25.
Yeah, 17-13 sounds like a nice lead, but then when you talk about 4 points.
Right, we just saw how Stevens Point could whittle that away in a hurry. And the Cards able to successfully score the point and going up 18-13.
It's a good battle, a lot of grit shown there. That not a typical play that you would see, but just the fact that they're going to battle at the net and come out ahead.
And not able to handle that serve was Nora Kruger, and a good job by the Cardinals. Number 1, Kylie Swoboda, making it a 19-13 game.
And this is Kylie Swoboda's. This is her role.
Yeah.
She comes in to serve, and then she comes out.
And she does very well at it. And there's a great dig for the Cardinals, but the point to Stevens Point. What did Chai do wrong there?
They called it down. So she dove for it, but the ball must have hit maybe the front of her hands. It looked like maybe she had a dig, but it had to have hit the floor.
So now in volleyball, do we call them umps or refs or what? Line judges?
Referees.
Okay.
Referees and line judges.
So there's one is at the net and one is on the...
The one that's on this... That was a nice hit by Terhark.
Nice job by Terhark, making it 20-14 Chippewa.
So the official that's up on a stand is called the R1, and the one that's on the floor is the R2.
So you could almost have R2-D2.
You could. I'm not quite sure what that would mean. But
yeah, right, okay. Bovier
served
they served it out, so 20-15. Hey, Stelter Incorporated, a legacy of the highest quality and longest lasting concrete for 3 generations. Stelter Incorporated has been turning dreams into reality and is always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. At the net, Stevens Point down by 5. And that
was in.
Okay. So Stevens Point rallying back within 4 at 20-16. And from the deep left corner, the serve for Kruger for Stevens Point. Chippewa Falls at the net and trying to get Terhart and not able to achieve it. And so now it's a 20-17. Again, Stevens Point, if they can come from behind, it would end the night. On the other end, the Cards trying to fight on to play a fourth set up to 25. There's a deep serve at the net. Hit a couple of Chi players and now able to respond. Stevens Point, and they're able to achieve the point, 20-18 in this particular set, taking a different complexion. We get a timeout. We'll take a minute break. Back in a moment on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Cards by 2.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial. Choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Mark Alverson, Tammy Slowiak back as the Cards got the point to go up 21-18 in the late going of set number 3 here on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. A serve from Chippewa, up by 3. Need to get to 25 and win by 2. And a partial block at the net, but point for Stevens Point, back within 2, and another thrilling finish to this as we had in the first set, Tammy.
It is. It's nice to see that the Cardinals came back to play this game. It wasn't that they were. That's just not how they're coached, and it's not how they're wired, is to stop playing. So I'm not surprised that they're showing some grit.
Well, as you said, even Stevens Point was probably looking for, hey, are you guys going to try?
Right.
They're just going to give this to us. And that was Coach Luke had his hand on that one. So 21-20, Stevens Point creeping within 1, and so setting up a dramatic finish for set number 3.
And this can really get into your head as well, as you had a decent lead, but also these girls know the game well enough.
Mayer's serving tough at the net, trying that time. The Cardinals, McKenna Wood, the sophomore, but too soft into the net. We're tied at 21. It's our first tie in a long time. I think we go back to, we were tied at 9 actually, and then the Cards got a big lead up to 16-9. That was in this set. It seems like a long time ago. The Cards at the net, partially blocked. Stevens Point recovers. They'll try to tap it back. Cardinals, Shepard at the net, deflected.
It's a dig.
Shanghai able to dig it out of there. A pass. Here it is, set up, no, blocked at the net, and a good job by the Cardinals. Willa Reisinger, the Cards get the point.
It's a big block by Willa. That could be the momentum they need to put the cap on this if they can draw from that.
And so it brings in Isla Sins as the serve with the 22-21 lead. And the Cards at the net able to achieve the point and go ahead 23-21.
Claire Hepner's excited. This is good.
Isla Sins again, the freshman server, the lone freshman in this Cardinal varsity squad. JV lost earlier to Stevens Point. Panthers took the first 2. Cardinals won the third set, up to 15. The Panthers blocked by the Cardinals.
Good pass.
Chippewa Falls, yes, good pass. Slamming it, no, not quite able to achieve the point, but there it is. Stevens Point, miscommunication, and the Cards go up by 3, reaching set point. So the Cardinals by 3, set point for the freshman Isla Sins. Sins unleashes the serve. Cardinals looking to win their first set today, down 2-0. And at the net,
there you go.
There it is, the Cards take it with the Give me the player on that one.
That would be Emma Hepner.
Emma Hepner, number 11, the junior. Number 11 matches her year in school, and the Cardinals pull off the 25-21 victory. Tammy, your thoughts?
I think it's like I said earlier that the Cardinals showed a lot of grit. It's hard when you're struggling with your passing. You're certainly not doing, not passing to your setter on purpose, and so to have a stretch of points being earned because you can't run your offense, and then to be able to pull it together and take advantage of the good things that are happening and take advantage of the mistakes that Stevens Point was making and pull it together at the time that you need it most.
We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, the fourth set, Cards down 2-1. Can they win this one and force a fifth and deciding set to 15? We'll find out on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Fielded by Jalen Smith at the 10-yard line, straight ahead between the hashes. Smith picking his way outside, and Smith now in a foot race. 35-40, down the sideline. Look out! Goodbye! So long! See ya! Jalen Smith, 90-yard kickoff return to open the second half with a bang!
He took that return at about the 15-yard line, and at the 30, he got it.
Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
Mark Alverson and Tammy Slowiak, along with our video producer Sam Aberley, back here on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. And Chi High, after losing the first two sets, 26-24 and 25-18, win the third set, 25-21. A thrilling finish after it was tied at 21. The Cards win the final 4 points. Tammy setting up set number 4. What might Coach Luke have been sharing with his girls heading into this set?
I'm sure that he was addressing possible struggles on serve receive, because they really did have a stretch where they were not able to get the ball up to their setter as Stevens Point was serving. But also recognizing the fact that they worked hard and kept themselves in the game and made some smart plays when it mattered.
So Stevens Point getting the serve to start this fourth set. And off the net and over, and the Cards win it to go ahead 1-0.
Plays like that are not usually drawn up. So
yeah, right.
That's usually, we'll take it. There's not much you say about that, whether you win or lose that point.
You know, during the timeouts, though, you see the team all gathered around in a circle. You can just feel the camaraderie.
Yeah. A family definitely forms as the season goes on.
For sure, and you're in battle together.
Right.
Ooh, block at the net by Stevens Point.
Big
the Cards
block.
not able to get it, so this game tied at 1.
Wood and Terhart, they're going to put up a big wall.
In for the Cardinals, number 9, lower right.
So again, it was interesting. After the convincing way Stevens Point took the second set, 25-18, it could have broke either way, but you know, there is just a tendency maybe in just human nature to relax. You get down.
Right.
And so Chi High showed they were going to keep fighting. There's a successful block by Stevens Point, and they lead it 2-1.
Again, the Terhart Wood connection on that.
Now, Terhawk Wood for Chippewa, but...
Correct. For a block kill 2 times in a row.
And so 2-1 Chippewa. I think I misspoke. All right, it's 2-1 at Cardinals. And the Cards with a good job on that last one. At the net, and there's Wood.
Oh.
Up and over the net, and the Cardinals grab themselves a 3-1 lead.
Bovier worked hard on that one. It was tight to the net. She went up with one hand. I think she was trying to keep it on the Chippewa side, but it dribbled down the net, and that worked too.
Oh, and a deep serve, and it goes out, and so Stevens Point gets the point. Again, if you have a need for anything, glass, a new mirror, quality shower doors, a new windshield, call the glass leaders. Call White City Glass. And the serve for Stevens Point from Kruger. We've mentioned her name a number of times today. Stevens Point trying to, get it up, and the Cards not able to save it. Tied at 3.
And what happened there is I think the Cardinal defense got pulled in. There was a little bit of a play that Stevens Point ran. It looked like they were going to set their middle, but they set behind, kind of a tandem to their left side hitter. So they didn't know where the ball was coming from.
Oh, and into the net, and the Cardinals, that one hit by number 2, Olivia Kobach, a senior, and so the Cards grab a 4-3 lead, and they get the serve back. Now, is this Terhart?
Yes, it is.
5 and 6 look close there. Okay. Panthers trying to tie this thing back up. Wood at the net. From the second row, able to score the point that time, number 16, Lena Mayer. How about what she did there, Tammy?
You know, I was kind of surprised that we didn't handle that one. She really it was a standing drive.
Yeah, right.
And which is it's an aggressive play. It's rather than just passing the ball over the net. But it went right between 2 defenders, and nobody really took control of going after it.
Oh, and Mayer then follows that with a successful serve. She's one of their better servers, and Stevens Point grabs a 5-4 lead.
This was a rotation with Mayer serving in the past, where Point got on a run.
Right, they did. And this one, a let serve, and it's going to go Stevens Point's way, and so they grab a 6-4 lead here in this 4th and potentially deciding set. Chippewa needs to hang around. You don't want to slip much further behind than this. Mayer, far side and off the shoulder of Shepard, and it's 7-4 Stevens Point lead.
It was another let serve, but it didn't really seem to impact the flight of the ball at all.
And Mayer again, one of their fine servers, and a tough one to handle, and the Cards not able to on the back row. Isla sends, and 8-4, and the Cards in a hole, and Coach Luke knows it, and he'll call timeout. Coach Heiki Starks. We'll take a break as well. Back in 30 seconds on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Chi-High Volleyball, Mark Halverson, Tammy Slowiak, our video producer, Sam Aberly. All right, Tammy, so now the Cards in a bit of a hole, down 8-4, and important timeout there for Coach Luke.
It is an important timeout, and he had to be talking about server seed because those last points were all about that first ball over. So
here we go as Mayer now. She's been on quite a run. The pass, and Wood at the net, and the Cards able to get the point and the serve back.
So that pass was pretty safe off the net, so they can work their way back into it, which is a smart move. You're not going to try to make the perfect pass after struggling a little bit.
Right. All right, so important. See if the Cards can get a bit of a run here, too. Oh, and Chippewa able to get that point as well and pull back within 8-6. And back to Isla Sins, the freshman, serving for the Cardinals. Back within 2. Oh, and a slam that time successfully by the sophomore. You'll see her on the hardwood for basketball season as well. And Stevens Point goes up 9-6. And they bring 13 in to serve Addie Pesky. Cards down 3. Still playing to 25. Should we reach a 5th set, that would be to 15. The pass, the set, and a whistle. What's the violation?
So the violation on that is when Chippewa went off the court to send the ball over the net, it has to be inside the antenna. And this, the line judge saw it as outside the antenna, up and over. It still has to be inside.
Okay, gotcha, yeah. Antennas at both ends of the net, yeah. Oh, and so it's good. As wasn't going for the slam there. And Stevens Point not able to handle what the Cards dished up, so it's a 10-7 game. Chippewa back within 3.
So Reisinger sent that one down the line, and that was a difficult ball to dig, so that's a kill for Willa.
Good job, Willa. One of those girls who plays volleyball and basketball.
And softball.
Yeah, right. The 3 sporters, not as common anymore.
No,
and the Cards get that point creeping within 2 at 10-8.
It's nice to see.
Yeah.
Multi-sport athletes.
I think the studies show it's good for them too.
Yes.
At the net, trying to get the point. Leah and able to get it for Stevens Point as they go up 11-8.
So Leah took a back set from the setter. The move that she made is called a slide, where it's common to see basketball players do that because it's a 1-foot takeoff like a layup.
Kind of sounds like a dance move.
Kind
All right. There's a soft touch for the Cardinals, staying in the neighborhood here and able to handle at the net. How about the job there by the Cards?
That block fell on the Cardinals
all right,
side.
I thought Chai scored that point.
They were a little late, so they were coming down on the block, so it landed on our side.
Never mind. All right, now Cards try to keep it no more than 4 here. Shepard at the net. Double hit, but that's okay, I guess.
Well, popped it over on
Shepard. And Shepard able to score the point for the Cardinals. They creep back within 3.
So the rule is if you go up and hit a ball on a block, that doesn't count as one of your 3 hits. So Alway was able to go and block, and then as she landed, she kind of popped it over, so that because the first one was a block, it didn't matter.
And now Cards back within 3. And a successful point for the Cards is hitting it deep. Stevens Point. It's a 12-10 game now. Again, if the Cards win this, it's just a contest of 15. In the 5th and deciding set here on the Cards home court.
And those go fast. Those 15-point games go fast.
We'd be closing in on it right now. Oh, and a good job by the Cardinals at the net as they score the point, and they creep within 1.
Barrett Bovere by herself on that one, a solo block.
Fantastic job.
Feels like the Cardinals are have more blocks in this game than we've seen.
And that one's out on the far side.
That's tough. You can see coach's expression that they start to get a run of some good things happening, and then to serve out is you never want a team to serve out, of course, but when you're struggling to get points, you really want to keep that ball in on the serve. Emma Hefner finds the middle of the court.
13-12, Stevens Point by 1 as the Cards fight on, and they bring in Kylie Swoboda for her specialty of serving. The junior.
Kylie does a nice job playing defense for her points. So you'll see her in the, earlier tonight. She had a fair number of balls that she was passing like that.
The Cards at the net, trying to get that with Wood. And some miscommunication by Stevens Point. The Cards pull even at 13. $13 apiece after trailing for a good stretch here. Tipped up, fought for. Stevens Point able to get it back. The Cardinals, there's a deflection. High in the air. And the point coming down to Stevens Point as they go up 14-13.
There's a little concern that there was a player that reached out and hit the ball in that last rally with Stevens Point. So Chippewa was looking for a four contact call. They didn't get it. But it looked like that could have been the case.
Stevens Point on the serve. The Cards at the net, and a good job by Aaron Goyvier again, and ties it at 14.
Number 9 back in for Chippewa. Will right center, serving number 13, Aaron Goyvier.
And Goyvier to serve now. Right-handed. Tied at 14. And this one goes deep, but it catches the line apparently, and 15-14 Stevens Point. Panthers get the serve back. And Kruger. Too much to handle. Yeah, another let serve there. 16-14, Stevens Point by 2 as we get down to the final 10 points. Panthers win this set, they win the match. 3 sets to 1. Kind of a deep smash there for the Cardinals. Number 9 that time, Willa Reisinger getting the Cardinals the point. 16-15, Cards down 1. Oh, not able to handle that. Stevens
They
Point
struggle with that back row attack. It's been an effective shot for Stevens Point.
17-15 now. Panthers by 8. And this is probably their most dangerous server, Lena Mayer. And
she served it out.
She lit it. She aced it.
She served it out.
Okay. It looked very close to me. 16-17. I shouldn't argue with you about it, right? It's already been called. All right, 17-16. As the Cardinals answering back with their freshman, Isla Sins. A bump high in the air.
Chippewa sends a free ball. It means they got to dig like crazy.
Oh, and they're able to drop one in there on the Cards to grab an 18-16 lead. So this is crunch time here. Every point, everything you do here is so significant under the magnifying glass.
Which is kind of, we talked before with the rally scoring, every ball matters.
Yep.
And so.
Yeah. Addie Pesky now for Stevens Point. The pass, and then at the net, Shepard not able to get it, so Cards down 19-16.
The pass was good. The set was a little tight.
And we'll get a timeout. The Cards down 3 when we come back on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook in 30
What are
seconds.
customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Thank you, Sam Aberley, our video producer, and so much more here. 19-16, Cardinals down 3. Mark Halverson, Tammy Slowiak. Cardinals down 2 sets to 1, trailing 19-16. There's the serve from Pesky. Cards soft touch at the net. And trying to return the favor with the dink. Stevens Point, Chai was ready. Shepard at the net, and too much, and the Cards are in a hole, down 4. Down 20-16 now in the waning moments.
So Chippewa's defense did a nice job after that timeout. They were not picking up that ball in the middle, and they did a really nice job right after the timeout picking that up, but then the block was a little bit more of a challenge.
Good job in the back row for Sins. Cards able to get it back. Mayer at the net. Cardinals able to get the point and back within 3 at 20-17.
Number 3 in Chippewa Falls, Von Hayden.
Mental toughness here for Chippewa as they're going to call on Bryn Von Hayden, the sophomore. But they've got young servers for Chippewa, really. I mean, Sins and Von Hayden, a freshman and a sophomore.
Right. And effective. They're effective.
Yeah.
They're good players.
They'll be around for a while. Shepard. And then Stevens Point now trying to answer back. The dink is able to work, and they go up 21-17. The Panthers don't want this to go to that 5th and deciding set. You know that.
Right.
They're 4 points away from winning it.
I'd be curious to know the number of points that Stevens Point has scored on off-speed hits, like tips.
Yeah, right. A lot.
So it seems like a lot.
Yeah. Oh, and a smash and a good job
As
by
we
number
say
4,
that.
Nora Kruger, able to do that, saying, I'll see your dink and show you this. 22-17, so a 5-point edge now for the Panthers, who lead it 2-1, 3 points away from taking the whole thing. Shepard trying to have a say in the matter.
Nice swing.
Mayer over the net. The Cardinals, Shepard deflected.
Swung hard on that.
Stevens Point it, and the Cards not able to handle it, and now in a big hole down 6, with Stevens Point 2 points away from winning the whole thing. Now, I'm confused here because you told me earlier I'm wanting to call the group of sets a match, but you said the whole thing is called a game.
It is. It's sets and games now. That's
okay.
It kind of just
to win the game.
Yep.
Okay. It just seems so weird because you'd like to call a set a game.
Right. Right.
Because we're playing a game.
I agree.
And then overall, isn't it a match? All right, the Cards get it back, down 23-18.
I don't know who makes those rules.
Yeah. Panthers, 5-point edge. The Cardinals, good block, and they come within 4, and they celebrate it.
Hepner and Bovier on the big block.
Panthers digging it over. There's the set and deflected at the net, and the Cardinals creep back in a little closer.
That's what you want to see happen when you get a free ball like that, to take advantage of that.
23-20, Chi High hanging around. Shepard, the serve. She does a lot for this club. Oh, the tip, and there it is, and now there's one of those dinks we've talked about from Awe, and now 24-20, they've got set point and a bunch of them.
You know, and Awe has the ability to swing, think with her height.
Yeah.
She really has good court awareness. So the defense for the Cardinals plays back a little bit, and she just is tall enough to put it tight to the net on a tip. And
good coordination.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that does it. It ends unceremoniously for the Cardinals on the left-handed serve ace, and Stevens Point takes it 25-20. We'll take our break, a 3-minute timeout, come back with the post-game conversation on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Fielded by Jalen Smith at the 10-yard line, straight ahead between the hashes. Smith picking his way outside, and Smith now in a foot race. 35-40, down the sideline. Look out! Goodbye! So long! See ya! Jalen Smith, 90-yard kickoff return to open the second half with a bang!
He took that return at about the 15-yard line, and at the 30, he got it.
Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
Mark Halverson, Tammy Slowiak, and our video producer Sam Aberley back here at the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook as the Lady Cardinals volleyball team comes up short today, losing it this game 3-1, and their record drops to 15-3 on the season, and Stevens Point goes to 13-3. Tammy, your thoughts?
If we go all the way through the entire game, obviously that first set was tight. We were kind of hopeful that that's the way the whole night would be.
I don't want to be rude, but I should actually say this is the Post Glass post-game show brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Quality service at affordable prices for commercial, home, and auto glass. Visit postglassandmirror.com. As you were saying.
Yes. Well, we can't do this without them. So,
right.
Just we were hopeful that after set one that was setting the pace for how the night would go, and the challenge comes in when set two is a little bit more off balance, and then being able to put that behind you and move forward. Chi-Hi struggled with their passing, and I think Luke, coach Luke Heiki Starks would say the same thing, that those types of mistakes when you're playing a game with a team that is so evenly matched with you, you can't afford to give up pass. You can't afford to not pass well.
And I think what stood out is, Awe really is a difference maker. And some of the fine servers, too, for Mayer particularly.
Right. And Stevens Point had the ability to move the ball around. They had, Awe was good at the net in terms of she's a smart player. She hit in a variety of places. She's a big blocker. But Kruger also was hitting from the front row and the back row effectively. And not only did Stevens Point have impact with their hits, they really did a nice job keeping Chippewa's defense off balance because, with a lot of the tips and soft shots.
Right. And so ultimately, yes, here, Coach is coming. All right. Very good. Let's get him the microphone here, or a headset, either way. All right. Well, hopefully you can hear us in the gym here, Coach. Thanks so much. All right. So earlier in the pregame, you said you'd hoped you'd take it in 3 sets. Ultimately, they take you in 4, but it was a lot of fun. But give us your take on it.
We performed well at times, but we didn't perform consistently well. We talked a lot about enthusiasm this week, and our enthusiasm is what went up and down. And when that happens, your play matches normally. Happened to us tonight.
Well, I would say that seemed to be evident that was the foundation as to why we saw what we did. Because I said to Mark, I had a feeling that Luke is probably talking to his team about the serve receive because of the consistency wasn't there. And then Stevens Point kept you on your toes because they were able to they would tip the ball, they would off-speed something, and then they would hit the ball and from a variety of places. And I don't know if you spoke to your team about that consistency in terms of them keeping things consistent on your side of the net.
Yeah, just first contact in general, both serve, receive, and defensively. We focus on it a ton in practice, so definitely something that we need to go back to this week in practice. Tomorrow for sure, they'll be passing a lot of balls. But credit to Stevens Point, every one of their servers had a really flat, they drove it over the net, had a lot of movement on it, so hard balls to pass, but we need to do a better job of forgetting the poor passes and moving on and just focusing on the next ball. And so that's what we kind of struggled with tonight.
Mentally, the first set was so even. And so did you feel like it did kind of, it seemed to kind of influence the way that your team played maybe in that second set?
Oh, for sure. I mean, when you're up 24-21, you should win the set. That's just how it goes. And so those are the sets that kind of haunt you when you're in a match like this. And absolutely set two, there gets to be a point where you're like, okay, this one's probably not going to go our way, but we got to build momentum for set three. And we did better at that. And we didn't play poorly in set four, but you can't give a good team an inch because they'll turn it into a mile. And that's what Stevens Point did tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a tough and talented team and a good test, but, iron sharpens iron, and so things to learn about for your program, right?
Yeah, and I told the girls, I said, they're a sectional opponent, right?
Yeah.
They're in our section, so we'll have another opportunity, hopefully, in the future, and we'll be ready.
Very good. Well, we're privileged to be able to broadcast it here. People can access it on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for the coverage.
All right, thanks. Coach Luke here. Shy High as the Cards come up short in the 4 sets today, losing 26-24, winning that third set 25-21 and losing the finale 25-20. The Post Glass and Mirror post-game show for commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model. Call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. All right, we've got a few highlights that we can try to get to here on WOGO Sports, and let's get to some of those. Here, but it would help if I actually had the proper playback channel in. All right. Well, it's one big mistake in the pregame and another one in the postgame, right? So it's matching. Here we go. Number 13, Addie Pesky serving, the senior for Stevens Point. And a great smash that time to the Cards. Lauren Shepard for the point for Chippewa.
Considered a free ball.
13 apiece.
Shepard swinging hard.
Yeah, she is. And Lauren Shepard able to bring it home for the Cardinals. Bovier now with the serve. Soft touch from Stevens Point. Cards racing in. Looking for the kill. Cards couldn't quite get it.
Shepard hustles to get that nice pass.
Slamming it down for the Cardinals, and a great job again by Riley Terhart.
Get a good set off there.
Bovier with the serve. And it's deep by Stevens Point. The Cards go up 20-18. 1. Into the late going. Up to 25, win by 2. Pass. Block at the net. Cardinals. Terhart blocked. Stevens Point. From the second row, and that was
back row attack. And that was
out to the Cardinals. And those were the highlights from set number 1 that the Cardinals battled hard and lost, and on to set 2. So the Cards now tied at 1 apiece. They lost the first set 26-24. Stevens Point getting the last 5 points. Nice soft touch, trying to surprise the Cardinals. And then the Cardinals able to get into soft touch themselves at the net, grabbing a 2-1 lead. Sophomore at the net, the Cardinals, good block, and able to gain the point and make it an 11-7 game.
This was a very effective rotation for Chi High in some of the games that I've seen. Bryn has a real solid serve, and the front row is...
Von Hayden again.
has good options.
And there's the left-handed serve. The Cardinals, the pass, and Shepard able to help score the point for the Cardinals.
And that one you can see that Lauren, when she swung, she let up a little bit on that.
Yeah.
In the past, she was swinging really hard, and having that in her repertoire where she can just kind of mix things up keeps the defense on their toes.
8 so far. On the back row now for the Panthers, number 8, Carly Torhorst. And Shepard able to score the point for the Cardinals, making it 21-14. Down by 8, 23-15. Shepard with the serve. Panthers come strong to the net, blocked by the Cardinals. Recovery by Sins, and the Cardinals get the point, back within 7. That you've seen plenty of times. You fall down by 2 sets and you go back and win the next 2 and force a fifth. And Cards able to successfully grab the lead there, 5-4. Didn't have a lot. Lauren. The pass. Block at the net for the Cardinals. Able to get the point and grab a 10-9 lead. And Shepard now to serve with a 10-9 advantage. Chippewa fighting for survival. Sins. And at the net, and a good job by Terhart, and the Cards get the point, leading it 11-9. Is Chippewa, and Shepard continues the serve. Lauren. A bump. And then a soft touch angling, and it's out of bounds, and the Cards grab a 12-9 lead. Long point. The Panthers come from the back row and 2 deep, and the Cardinals get yet another point. Is set.
Right, and they know that the first pass has been a challenge.
Terhart able to successfully put it in there, and the Cards go up 4 at 17-13. Shanghai able to dig it out of there. A pass. Here it is, set up. No, blocked at the net, and a good job by the Cardinals. Willow Meisinger, and the Cards get the point. And the Cards at the net able to achieve the point and go ahead 23-21. Isla Sins again, the freshman server, the lone freshman in this Cardinal varsity squad. JV lost earlier to Stevens Point. Panthers took the first 2. Cardinals won the 3rd set, up to 15. The Panthers blocked by the Cardinals.
Good pass.
Chippewa Falls, yes, good pass. Slamming it, no, not quite able to achieve the point, but there it is. Stevens Point miscommunication, and the Cards go up by 3, reaching set point. That point for the freshman, Isla Sins. Sins unleashes the serve. Cardinals looking to win their first set today, down 2-0. And at the net.
There you go.
There it is, the Cards take it with the, give me the player on that one.
That would be Emma Hepner.
Emma Hepner, number 11, the junior. Number 11 matches her year in school. And so there you go, and that's how the Cards won the 3rd set, 25-21. Unfortunately, battled hard in the 4th set, but losing that one 25-20. And there we go. Debut at volleyball, at least for yours truly. Thanks so much to you, Tammy Slowiak.
Very
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Yeah, and thanks to our video producer, Sam Aberley. They're going to shut the lights out on us here, so we got to get on the road. Thanks to you for watching, either live or in the recorded broadcast on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel. Again, we're at it with football Thursday and Friday, both radio and the video live stream on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel on Facebook. 6:35 tomorrow, make it Thursday night, McDonald at home against Owen Withee, and Friday night, Veterans Night. Chi High is against River Falls, the visiting opponent for Veterans Night. All veterans get free admission, and of course raising whatever funds we can, and taking gently used items for the Hands Foundation as well. And Saturday, lots of McDonald volleyball starting early in the morning.